Hey guys, Stephen B here. So we are live. Hey guys, Stephen B here. Probably can hear my ear up live. Hey Mark, what's going on? So sorry for being delayed on starting this, but trying to get some stuff done right before getting on it. But we are live. Um, I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays for right now. As far as channel update, here's what I'm gonna say is every time I try to get online, you might be seeing delayed days or that is because work's involved. For example, Monday I was supposed to go live, but I couldn't because I was out to 4:30 in the morning, and short version, I didn't get. I was out at 1:30 in the morning. I didn't get home until 3:45 in that morning. Then got a phone call at 6:30. Went back to bed, and then I went into work for 10:44, and then I just crashed when I get home. And I tried doing Tuesday, and it just crashed. I was gonna go live last night, but then I crashed again. So it just work's been taking its toll. I did 60.5 hours for 7 days, so finally got a chance to go on live. But I am good now. We're gonna try getting on here, but it's just been really hectic with these no decals with this winter going on. A few news since we last were on. We had a Rosario was signed. They apparently Yankees are trying to teach him how to play first base as a backup. I mean, I really like the move. Um, even Ian Hamilton signed with the Braves with a non-guaranteed contract. We lost out. I don't know, we didn't lose out. We just had some other things. There's not been really big, sexy things. I mean, we lost Luke Weaver to the Mets, which I don't really care. I mean, for 11 million, it's not going to be really that bad. But I'm really happy with the stuff going on. What else has there been? There's been conflict reports about Maya for the Japanese pitcher. I tend to agree the Yankees are in on him. I'm on the minority. I don't trust. I mean, Jack Curry. Don't get me wrong; he's very inside for the Yankees. However, uh, I think the Yankees are in on him. Cashman never shot it down. I believe that we're in on him. I'm thinking the Yankees are going to try doing it. There's been reports that about Michael King, the Yankees never even offered a contract, and beat reporters were saying that they did. There is also a contract offer for Tucker, but I don't think he has accepted. And they're talking about Bellinger wanting 7 year deal, $7 or $8 million, and most of the teams are balking at that. So that's why Bellinger's there. If the money's very close, I think the Yankees are going to offer Tucker for that same price. But that's my speculation. It's not fact. Um, there's also a few other things I'm going to check on the news. I know there's been some really interesting trades happening. Yesterday, the Mets, the Astros, Pirates, and Rays finalized a 13 trade and sent Brendan Lowe to the Pirates, and then getting Mike St. Brown to the Pirates, Mike Barrows to the Houston, and Jacob Melton to the for the Rays. So there's some interesting trades. Also, there's been a few other things. I'm just trying to come up on MLB trailer headline to see what if there's anything else to report before get into a couple uh, things. I will put the link in the description. Um, I'm just checking. There's something about the second baseman for the Diamondbacks. Um, there's also one other thing that I do want to mention. I know a lot of people, fans are mad about the Yankees not going after certain players or trying to it. Um, as far as that, I really want to be believing a lot of um, the speculation with these things because a lot of people are throwing some salt in the wounds. I will say this: unless Cashman says something or the beat Warriors report the signing, I wouldn't trust any link. Cashman very rarely leaks any information for trades or signings. We usually report after the fact. The fact that we're not hearing anything and all these hypotheses or guesses for who the Yankees are on in tells me that there's a lot of things going on in the background that we don't see. So here's the link for the if you guys want to come on. Here's the open panel for anyone that wants to come on. So here we go. And also the other news is, if you guys don't know, CP cards. I know Merck knows this, and me and Dev, and a few others that he's actually on tour with a band right now. So won't be seeing CP cards on for a little bit, but I expect them to come back at some point. So we'll see that. But the link is in the description if anyone wants to come back on here. Um, no, it's always there. I'm hoping CT will reach out when he gets a chance, but I know being in tour is a really hard sure to be part of this, but he is in the background. He'll be back, I promise. I know Merck's been dealing with a lot of personal things. To see Merck on the in the chat is actually really happy, and I know Beagle's on vacation. He's in the background. I don't mind if anyone wants to come on. As for things everyone's asking about Mason Miller, I am not really for Mason Miller for a few reasons. Yes, he's a dynamic reliever, but I do not like how his injury history is very scary. I think it's would be overpay to get him, and I also think it'd be a lot of uh, prospect capital is going to hurt. Yes, good trades take good. It's going to hurt, but I don't believe Mason Williams is on there. No, I heard something that haven't been on. I hear in the background. It was just that someone's trying to come up. Um, but to me, Mason Williams does not make sense. I mean, yes, it does make sense, but he's been trouble 4 years. But Super 2, and I don't really think a Super 2 with expensive relievers. I really like or relievers for closer for Bendar. I really like him as a probably closer for us. I don't think I would want Miller as a closer. I prefer him. I also think we're going to see some other names without that. I know the Yankees are linked to a Cardinals left-handed pitcher. I'd be for it. I also be for getting Brendan Donovan. That he's a lefty bat, but it's okay. Um, really looking back, looking for some different type relievers. To me, the, I think we're just going to see some dumpster diving, uh, some random trades that we're going to say, who's that? I also expect Birdie to be Bird from what we have from the Rockies to be a lot better. We got him, who was a very abused. A lot of innings. He was 46 out of 67 games. He was really overused. I don't mind Leiter being non-tender with Hamilton and a few other Cousins. I hope they bring Cousins back. I think he can be really good with us. He has a really good slider. Maybe on a minor league deal and to try to get him back. There's a lot of free agents with the month being way too high. I don't think they're that. As for left field, I mean, Bellinger would be the ideal candidate, but not for an 8-year deal. I think would be a really bad deal for us. And I don't think that contract will play out right compared to Tucker's if it was about the same because he's a year and a half younger and his worst years as Bellinger's back there, which shows a lot of uh, shows a lot about him. When he got hurt, he still can put up numbers. I'm just seeing any other news that could be breaking. I also know people are up in arms about the lack of players signing, and I really don't think. Oh, that's interesting. The Blue Jays are interested in Alex Bregman according to the Athletic. That's interesting. I'm looking at some other stuff on there. Just see what they. Just checking on the news over. A lot of minor league deals that they're signing. No major domino will happen till I would say to Ima. I don't think we'll see that any other ones. Yeah, there's not saying much there. So I'm just looking. Yeah, Jojo Romero's the guy that the Yankees are interested in. Maybe they'll kind of get Brendan Adama for in the same deal, cost control. There's been a lot of small deals, like I said. And I do think Ben Rice at first would be fine with me, honestly. I think um, Rice at first would actually keep his bat and keep him healthier. I think he's the most unlucky player for what they say about him. But we'll see what other people have to say. I mean, I'm Tyrone knows in the chat wanted to have some comments. I really don't mind those, but to me, everyone's saying the Yankees are on the same team. Uh, back if Williams doesn't blow 10 games, if we don't have 19 errors from Volpe happening at shortstop, I think we win about 15 games. Doing that last year was without a healthy Cole, and we lost from it for half the year, and then he comes back, then he gets Tommy John. I think this team's a lot better than people are giving credit to. I also think if the bullpen doesn't blow up a lot of those games for the first half, with Williams with those 10 games, we would win the division easily. And yes, Luke Weaver got injured, but it's nothing you can really do about it. I also think you're going to see a lot of trades coming up with the Yankees. It doesn't have to be a big sexy names, but just small, small moves here and there under the radar that finally guys. The last year when we got Cruz from the Reds out of nowhere when we traded that, and everyone thought, oh, this is just another dumpster trade. I really think we're going to see some more of those small deals that's going to be really good. And I believe Cruz is going to be really well. And I can't wait to see Elmer Rodriguez Cruz. I can't wait to see Ella Lane. There's a few of these minor league guys that are right in the 40-man roster that we added in Granger for pitchers. They're right shooting up the system. I wouldn't be surprised if they push some of these guys like Warren that. We do have a lot of prospect trade capital with pitching. They have Amar Rodriguez Cruz that's right in the major league, well, right on the verge of being a major. He's the number one prospect for the Yankees coming up last year. Anytime we see that, it's really interesting. And that's the guy we got from Navarro, and everyone did think it was a thing. I think this is going to be really, really good for us, especially if he's a starter. Um, Other than that, I do think if we get Emma, that's going to make the rotation one of the best in baseball. I think it's one of the best in baseball. We have Cole coming back, and we have Rodon coming back. Because then you have, if everything goes properly, you have Cole as your number one when he's fully healthy. Then you have number two as a Max Fried. And then you could have Rodon as a three, and then you have Cam as a four, and then you have Emma for a five. That's really well. And you can bring Warren to the pen as a long man or that, or Yarborough. That's a really long. That stretches a game if you guys go say full game. And then you have Schmidt coming back at the end of the year. I'd probably play him in the reliever at that point. I don't want his arm to blow up again. I think he will be one of the best out there. He was a great reliever. I just think we're going to need to see that. I really hope the Yankees do some other things, and I'm really still optimistic. Every other Yankee fan really might be pissed, but I'm being calm and methodical. Unless something crazy happens, like you not hear it, I wouldn't believe these rumors until something thing. Every time we see these players sign with other teams, these reports are bad. I really don't see a big deal out of it. I really think Yankees are going to do something things, and I think it's not going to be the same roster coming back. We do need right-handed bats. And I think we need to address left field. I think Dominguez does deserve a playing that and not piece that. I also don't think Christian's the best center field. I can't wait to see Spencer Jones coming up, and that's one of those players I think is going to shock people. He has one of the best contact. Yes, he strikes out a lot, but this guy could be a hybrid type, and I'm not trying to compare him because I want him to be the best Spencer Jones, but Jones, if he's half what they hype him up to be, I take it. Hits 40, 50 home runs, plays an awesome defense, and hits around 240, 250. I take that. He's a big guy. He's one as elite center fielders. I can't wait to see that in there. But if you want to come up or talk about the Yankees, feel free. Otherwise, I'm going to end the stream shortly because no one wants to talk baseball. But make sure you hit the likes, hit the subscribe if you guys are looking for more contact with Will. I'm just hoping to get back into the groove. It's just been a long few weeks for me, and I can see in the background the cabins haven't been done either. It's been almost 4 weeks, 4 months, and don't know no things in there, but it's okay. I'm surviving and making it work. So thanks for anyone that jumped in the chat. I think I know people was in there earlier, but have a great night, everyone. Have a Merry Christmas. We don't do anything, and let's go Yankees. If there's something breaking news, I will go back on live. Have a good night, guys. Bye.